I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's go.
Nobody knows. But
Nobody knows.
We're here. We're recording. Welcome to Hard Hat Chats. Welcome, Dan.
Thank you.
We've never welcomed each other, have we, really?
No. It's probably because we've already seen each other several times throughout the day.
Yeah, it felt odd, I'll be honest. So, how's your week been?
Awful. How's yours been?
Yeah, slightly better than awful.
Slightly better than awful.
Yeah.
I mean, I work in construction, so pretty much all my weeks are bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not been that bad, actually. Look, you can take... It depends on how you look at things, doesn't it? But mine started bad.
Well, the only way is up.
And it wasn't even the men this time, it was opinions of clients. And sometimes you've just got to tell the client they're wrong. They're not always right.
No. If they were, they wouldn't need the likes of us, would they? I suppose.
No, but the world, look, this isn't the episode for it, but the world has gone mad. And people only care about, there's a lot of like measurables and KPIs that people think they're measuring, and they think they measure the success of their project on the back of how safely you take your safety data of how you're storing your hand-arm vibrations, but they're overlooking the fact that we are there to build like amazing projects, and we need detail to do that. So it was a struggle. This week was a struggle. Thanks for asking, Curt.
No, that's all right. I'll be honest. I forgot. It was more of a sort of off the cuff question.
Yeah. You didn't really want an answer.
No,
it was a rhetorical question. You didn't want an answer to it, but you got it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
no, it has got better. That actually, I mean, we can see that you do need both elements. Obviously, everybody wants to be safe. That's like number one.
It was my argument.
Yeah.
They were trying to argue with me that we was trying to not be safe.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple of boxes that weren't ticked on a form. And I said, no, the ultimate goal here is everyone wants to go into their families every day. It's like, let's not forget that. Like, we all care enough. It's not like they're being animals and they're just doing. So we had crosswords. But what did we do after the crosswords?
We bought cookies.
We sent them some cookies, didn't we?
Yes.
Amazing cookies as well.
Yeah, I think.
What does it say on it?
They're my favourite to date. Particularly,
so they're like giant, like 12-inch cookies, aren't they? Like 300 mil.
Yeah, particularly the one that says "bite me."
Yeah,
I like that one
with a giant with my face on it. Yeah,
yeah.
And the idea of that is, I think construction's tough pretty much all the time, and it's okay to bang heads over things. You can do it respectfully.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think at this point in time, because of personal egos, people weren't that respectful. And, you know, we don't take it that personally. So that's our way of saying we don't take it personally.
Yeah.
Bite me.
We've all got a job to do. While you watch us do the work, why don't you enjoy this?
I mean, we
could have written that.
They've only just been sent out, haven't they? So we don't know how they've been.
No.
Catch up next week and see how they went down.
They may or may not have been received well. So we have got a topic in mind.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh,
you'll be pleased to know. I've kept this from you, but we're going to look at industry myths and misconceptions. So you could think of us as like the Mythbusters.
I love Mythbusters. I mean, loved them.
Yeah.
Still watch it on YouTube now, but like I must have been in my early teens when that was first out. And if science lessons were like that, I probably would have gone to school more.
Yeah. Yeah. Just didn't have the budget, did they really?
Yeah. All that ballistic gel they used for everything. Just they made a new ballistic dummy for everything they ever tried.
Yeah. So I mean,
what a show! That was the height of Discovery Channel.
Yeah,
that was the height of like you know when it was good. It was that American Chopper.
Yep.
That's pretty much what I watched.
Yeah, fair.
On repeat.
I mean, just the height of the Discovery Channel was watching Discovery Plus last night, specifically TNT Sports and Spurs winning the Europa League. But you know, that's more of a personal thing.
Yeah.
So we'll move on. I know you don't like sport.
I don't even know what you just said.
It was just
I don't even understand it. Yeah.
Right. So I think what I'd like to do is I'm going to put out a myth or misconception,
And I'm going to bust it.
and you're going to bust it.
So which one's Adam? Can I be Adam? Actually, he used to wear a cowboy hat.
To be fair, you're
I'll be
not
Adam.
Yeah, you're not far off. What's the other one?
Don't know. Nobody knows.
Adam
Weird Tash guy.
Jamie.
Adam and Jamie.
Yeah, there we go. Don't know where that came from, but we got there.
So you're now Jamie.
Yeah, so
which is probably
he had
better.
Quite a boring voice, actually, didn't he?
Yeah.
As well. So
which is probably better than one of my favourite things still that's happened this week is this week you've been called about 4 different versions of your actual name.
Yeah.
But you're just too polite to correct people, or now you're just going with it.
I'm now Clint. Lovely to meet you. Or Clive.
Yeah. Clint Hall.
Curtis Hell.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
That could be your stage name if you was in a rock band.
What do you mean if? With that in mind, then, let's go for myth or misconception number 1. So I think I'm going to read it, and then we'll react, or you'll react.
Okay.
And we'll see where we go. Construction work is low-skill labour.
Absolute rubbish. That's a myth.
I believe it to be a myth too, but why?
It's a myth. I think that's an old... I think rather than a myth, it's like a misconception.
Yeah, that's probably
It's
true.
like what an older generation believe, or your teacher would tell you at school. Which, I'm not going to go all Simon Squibb on you or anything like that.
No.
What a guy.
But your naughty kids...
But the naughty kids end up in construction because it's a low-skilled job. I mean, absolutely. If you see some of the stuff we've had to shoehorn in, or you have seen it, into areas...
Yeah.
In some of the fanciest places in the city, and the planning that goes into it, the skill level that goes into it.
The level of skill of like when you see a really good machine driver.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
It's clear for anyone.
Yeah.
Like anyone that is a highly skilled.
Yeah, anyone can get a ticket.
Yeah,
but when there's a couple of machine drivers that I've met over the years that you would let peel your banana.
Yeah, I can believe that. I mean, why you'd want them to, but
and there's others that you would just run a mile from. But absolute myth.
Yeah.
Is this going to give us the answers, or are we just busting?
No, we're busting.
Oh, we're just myth busting.
We are
full Adam.
Do you know what? Actually, looking ahead, there's another one on it that I think ties in with this one, and I think is part of the reason for that misconception.
Okay. Fire away.
It's all just manual labour.
Yeah, but manual labour is what the Victorians were so good at.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to dig a tunnel. We figure out a way of doing it. It was all manual. We've got to build the underground. What do we do? How did they build the underground?
Oh,
just carved.
Do you know what?
They just dug.
Yeah.
Built an arch and filled.
You've reminded me of something I saw the other day about like the lost underground stations and all of that like tours you can do of like the disused underground stations, and I quite fancy that actually. You've probably done them, haven't you?
No.
Have you not? I thought you might have worked on one or something. Because there's a few. There's more than I realised.
Yeah. LU own a lot of property.
Yeah.
Above the track, and there's a lot of buildings that you wouldn't even think. Well, I can't think of what springs to mind now, but there's a lot of buildings there that. Well, we get inquiries here for new roofs and certain buildings that are completely abandoned buildings, and they've just got to sort of maintain the appearance of it as a building. It hasn't been a railway station since the 30s or 40s.
Yeah, but I think that is I think you're right. Like when you think about all the things that were accomplished largely through manual labour, but even back then, it would have had a design, project management, engineers, proper engineers.
Yeah.
Architects.
You just had to be heavier on the manual labour side of it. But just because you're good at manual labour, it doesn't mean you're low skilled.
No. And that's
some of the hardest workers that we even see now are the guys that can dig a hole properly. Yeah. And I'm not talking like anyone can dig a hole. Yeah, if you really put your mind to it. But there's a certain way of digging a hole when you're in wet clay and you're 4 or 5 meters in the ground
Yeah.
and you've got to dig that thing by hand, there's certain things that you do.
Hmm.
And there's certain guys that can just dig all day. Like we've got 1 or 2 guys on our books
Yeah.
that will literally just dig all day long. And that's kind of what we need to do, because machines can't get everywhere. And that's why we're never going to be replaced by computers.
Mm.
No matter what you do, like the machine jams up, you've
Yeah.
got to dig that bucket out by hand, or machine can't get in there
Yeah.
because of X, Y, and Z. You've got to get in there and do it by hand.
So-
yeah, you're underpinning. Yeah, you get little CP9 guns, but really and truly, it boils down to a guy that has made his own shovel that can fit in that trench underneath that foundation.
And it's like you're debunking these myths and misconceptions before I'm even getting to them.
I've not even
Do you
seen
know
that
that?
paper.
No, I know you haven't.
But
no, you haven't seen that.
But I can just imagine that. Yeah, I feel quite passionate about construction. Obviously, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it annoys me the way that people in construction get viewed.
Mm.
You know, dirty clothes, like they're all smokers, they're all alcoholics, they're all this, they're all that. It's not that at all.
No.
Like there's that in every industry.
Yeah.
Construction's not that anymore.
No. So if construction is moving on then and moving forwards, do you think technology is replacing jobs? Because that's the next myth or misconception.
Like certain jobs, yeah. I think technology needs to assist.
Yeah, I'd agree
Like
with that.
we use tech, we use some cool tech when it comes to setting out.
Hmm.
But it doesn't replace the job.
No.
Because the problem is it's the understanding of then what that tech's done for you. So like you've always got to have that almost that reality check, that person there going, I know the PLT's telling me that this amount of bays fit in and all my EV chargers fit in that way, because that's what the drawing says.
Yeah.
But the person who done the drawings using some old schematics or an old asset drawing that they've just overlaid, and they've not taken into account the millimetre accuracy that we maybe need to make sure that an Arctic lorry can turn around in the middle of these bays. And
Yeah, we've seen
you
that
know, and
real
then
life,
and then
haven't we?
we see it all the time, and I can't see how computers ever, because computers only spitting out the truths, isn't it? It's not making a decision for you. I guess that's where AI is supposed to be a bit different,
Yeah.
but I don't see how that's going to change.
I think it's almost the opposite though. Like, if you think about it, technology is creating jobs as well. Because you think about just some of our sites, like our use of drones, for instance, you've got to have someone to use that drone. Like the use of data analysis, for instance, that project managers would love.
Yeah.
It's creating more jobs at the same time as well.
From our episode with Jace about project management, I thought it was all just like words, like,
yeah,
what was it? We'll get back to you
Yeah.
and just let us mull that one over. And
yeah,
I thought that's what that was.
it was quite wordy, that one was. But yeah, I mean, just looking here at some of the other jobs it mentions, construction technologists. I don't even know what that is, but it's a role that didn't exist a decade ago. I can tell you that much.
So I mean, so how's that a myth?
Well, it's not true, is it? Technology is replacing jobs.
Oh, is that the question?
Yeah. So far, just to recap on the myths we've gone through.
Yeah.
Construction work is low skill labour.
Busted. Yes.
It's all just manual labour. Busted.
Yeah.
I'm going to run out of puff in a minute.
I was just thinking, busted. They were good back in the day.
Technology is replacing jobs. McFlyed. Sorry, busted. This, right, I'm going to put one forward now that I think might be quite difficult to bust.
Go on, I'll have a go.
Everything in construction runs behind schedule and over budget.
I think that's the truth.
Yeah, I do. Maybe
And-
everything is the word, you could say a lot or most, but
No, I think it's the truth, because it's that perfect world scenario again, isn't it? It's that with the best will in the world, you can write the best scope.
Yeah.
You can do a perfect drawing. But as we found out on a project this week, we was asked to do a hard dig for up to 300 mil, weren't we? Cut concrete, hard dig, 300 mil. We're in the outskirts of London. There's going to have been things there before.
Yeah.
But then we're assuming that we're digging through clay. What we're digging through is foundations up 6, 7, 800 mil deep. So they have to be cut and broken out. So with the best will in the world, how was we to know that? So we go back and we say, dear Mr. Client, we need more time and money. So straight off the bat, we're just digging a hole, going back to manual labour.
Yep.
And we need more time and money to do it because it's not the same hole as they told us that it was. So I think, and they can present to the end user all they like about how, oh yeah, this is a 20-week project. That is why I'm sure the word contingency was made for construction. We need additional time.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Do you think then that I would agree. I don't think that is a myth. I think that is true. But looking at the why, do you think it's because the schedules and the budgets are unrealistic to begin with in a lot of cases?
I don't think any one person or any bit of software can know everything about this industry. I think it's so broad. Like, I don't know everything. That's why I get up every day and do it. I love it.
So we've had our first. What did they used to do on Mythbusters? Was it plausible?
Yeah,
it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're saying that one's plausible.
Yeah, that's plausible.
So construction is dangerous and always chaotic. I think it's really quite difficult to be dangerous on a construction site these days.
Right.
Obviously, you've got big, heavy machinery.
By nature of like what we do, yes, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
But then what we do is we mitigate all the risks.
Yeah, massively.
So what's the first thing that we do before we start anywhere? We put fencing up, don't we? We put signage up.
Yeah, but even before that, you've got your RAMs, like task controls or whatever.
But I'm talking about the bits and pieces that people will see. There's so many control measures in place.
Yeah.
But yeah, is it? Look at us, what we do. We're going down. We go down low and we go up high. We do the two most risky things. If we break it down, we don't have accidents. We've never had an accident.
No, it's true.
Why is that? It's because we manage a risk. So I don't like the statement of it's always.
No. I mean,
like I will make this bold statement: more people are dying because they're taking their own lives through mental health than they are because they're breathing in a bit of sawdust on site.
Yeah, and I think that's quite well documented, isn't it, over the last probably couple of years, particularly with regards to construction. Yeah, I think that's true.
So that one's plausible.
No. We're busted. We're busted. It's another one. I'm really losing
3-1.
Losing energy with them.
I'm hoping we can edit the first.
Yeah, just keep repeating that first one, I think. Right, another one on this page then. Construction is only for men.
Oh, what a load of waffle!
I don't even think we need to bust that one. It's already.
No, I think it's busted.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want my opinion on it?
If you want, but I don't even think we need to have a conversation on that. That one's just not true, is it? I mean, you can if you want.
I think by virtue of what it is, it tends to be the women that we know and work with in construction tend to be a lot more organised.
Yeah.
And is it clearer thinking?
Generally better at their jobs.
Just generally better at their jobs. I think
we've seen. I'd say.
I think women are quite good. Things like that. It's just, I suppose, where that's kind of coming from is not every woman wants to be a bricklayer.
Yeah.
Not every woman wants to be a ground worker, which I totally get. Like, I'm still not sure when I grow up what I want to be.
Just waiting to grow up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Busted. That was a bit better.
Curt, when you say that was a bit better yourself, it's like,
well, you've got to self-edit, haven't you? It's key. Otherwise, how do you improve? Sustainability doesn't matter in construction.
what sort of statement is that? I mean, it does matter.
So much about the stuff we do is
Like,
eco-led, isn't it?
we was reading a contract the other day about us using
Yeah,
recycled material where possible.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, and when it comes to the materials that you can get now, yeah, you can get some rubbish stuff out there, but the majority of what we use, the concretes and the asphalts and that of the world, them generally being recycled in a clean fashion.
yeah.
It's the same old thing though, isn't it? It's better to not use than to reuse.
I suppose the only argument on this actually is this might be a sweeping generalization, and you may or may not agree, but generally things aren't built as well now as they used to be.
No, I agree.
So from that point of view, if things aren't built to last for as long, are they as eco-friendly in the long run?
See, I think it's just that technology moves on,
Yeah,
and then we expect more from our buildings and our structures than we used to. Like, as in,
yeah.
when they were building the underground, they built it to last. But then if you really delve, I spent years working on there. If you really delve into it, it's really stuck together with like blue tack. I was going to say the products that we used to stick it together with.
Yeah.
But like, it is an aged piece of infrastructure.
Yeah.
I think on the infrastructure side of everything that goes on in the country and the world, I think there's an incredible high skill level. There's a lot of design that goes into things, and I can see them things lasting. But then we have something in infrastructure. Well, we have it in construction as well, but it doesn't translate as well to house building, ITPs, where we're checking that we're doing everything as per the drawing. Because if you did do it as per the drawing, everything was perfectly as per the drawing, it would last.
Yeah.
But I do think 9 times out of 10, things will move on. So like where we go and do a lot of raw mals and we're putting in EV chargers everywhere. Well, what's going to happen when hydrogen takes over? That's probably going to happen. Raw mail are still going to be around. Hydrogen vans are going to come in. Then we're going to be changing car parks again because we're setting them out for EV.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like the changes, what I'm getting at is like the changes happen before the things fail, I think.
Yeah, I'm with you. So, but there's certain, you can't future proof for something that's not ready yet.
No, like a house is a house, but the technology's moving on.
Yeah, I'm with
like
you.
with insulation, like with the way they're built, they're building the cavities bigger now. The bigger cavities for more insulation.
Yeah,
I never used to build them that big.
no, I think like that eco-conscious like mentality, like you say about it, even being built into like contracts, and they literally are that about using recycled material. It is just standard practice, isn't it? It's not like a fad or a trend or like it just it's there. So I think we've debunked that. Busted. Sustainability doesn't matter in construction. Busted.
Yeah. Is sustainability the same as that carbon calculator that we keep having to do?
See, that's the other thing. You've got bits like that, haven't you? That's more of an, it's eco, but not sustainability, I would say. But I'm prepared to be wrong on that.
Yeah, it's a difficult one.
Yeah.
I know one of our listeners for sure will give me their opinion by the time this episode goes out.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Can't wait for that, by the way.
You know who you are. You have to have you have to go to college to have a good career in construction.
What a load of rubbish.
Yeah, that's just not true, is it?
Look, we're in the process of doing some MVQs at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, good time to bring that up. Yeah.
And we're in the process of doing it because it's what our clients and it's what the industry requires. Be honest with me, Curt. Do you think that having a black card will make me any less or more awesome than I already am.
It's going to make absolutely no difference, like whatsoever, really.
Yeah, I think you was privy to some of the information the other day that was going back and forward
Hmm.
when I was questioning how it gets measured
Hmm.
on the basis of I've seen some people with some like level 6 cards, like black cards,
Hmm.
that don't know a thing.
Yeah.
And it seems to be that we're too, as a society and as an industry, we are measuring people on what's on their card rather than the years of experience that they've got.
Yeah. And
Because I know the best guys that we've got
Yeah.
haven't got the best
it's
cards.
true, actually. Yeah.
But I only know that and I measure them by how good they truly are.
Yeah.
Like back to being rawly being like trades people.
Yeah. I suppose if you're looking at it from like a main contractor point of view, you've got sometimes unknowns. Like if you're just picking
Yeah.
from names on a page, like there has to be something, doesn't there?
Yeah,
that they
I get why they do it,
but
but
yeah,
I don't like it.
No. So would you say that's busted? You have to go to college to have a good career in construction. I'd say that's busted.
Absolutely busted, yeah. I mean, unless you want to be a QS or you want to be something
Yeah,
like on the
that's
professional
true.
side, or you want to be an
Yeah.
architect,
Yeah.
an engineer, absolutely, yeah. Go to college, learn, because like we're relying on you for that. But if you want to be hands on, no, put some boots on, get out on site of us.
Yeah. On the job training.
The old school,
Like apprenticeships
the
before
old
they were
school
apprenticeships.
apprenticeship
Yeah.
that's gone sort of
Sideways.
no one does it anymore really because there's no incentive to.
Yeah.
That's the best way of doing it.
Busted. Contractors are always trying to rip you off.
Absolutely true, I would say.
Yeah.
No, that's more of a personal opinion than a professional one. I just there's a cultural issue here.
Yeah.
There's a complete cultural issue that is. I mean, they contractors, so as in like we're a subcontractor, and people that we work for. I see us as a key supply chain partner. We can't do it without them. They can't do it without us.
Yeah.
They, not all of them, but the majority of them look at us like we are just trying to have them over.
Yeah, I think that's how
and they want to argue with us over things when in reality we're maybe entering the relationship from a different angle. And that's cost us dearly, hasn't it? Really?
Yeah.
It's difficult.
See, I think this mindset or this, I don't think people are looking at that relationship. I think they're looking at the one like of Dave who's getting his drive done and the contractor he gets round for that would be trying to rip him off. I think that's the mindset there.
Yeah, I get it. I just add this. Yeah, I do get it. Yeah. You get the knock on a door, someone telling you need a new roof.
Yeah.
But they're not contractors, are they? They're not reputable contractors. I'm not even, they're not in my universe.
No, that's it. And I think, I suppose that's where you've got like, I know we sort of, it feels like a necessary tax, like the construction lines and things like that.
Yeah, but that's why.
But that's why they exist, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And we always said, and what do we say is weird? It's not weird because it's what we say about our caliber of customer. What do they have to do? What's the first thing that we want our customers to be able to do?
They need to be £1 billion.
They need to be £1 billion company for us to work for them.
Yeah.
That's not $1 million.
No. And it sounds mad to state that, but it's just literally what has to happen. Otherwise standards just aren't there.
Yeah, so we've put ourselves in a situation basically, haven't we?
Yeah.
That we are expected to act and do things in a certain way. And we hold ourselves in contempt.
Yes, absolutely. And that's where it has to start, doesn't it?
Yes.
Like self-editing your own busted sound effects. So I'd say that one's busted. That was poor. Right, so construction is stuck in the past. This is the final one. I think elements are actually.
I think elements are. That right. So with this, I think mindsets are stuck in the past.
Yeah.
Within construction. because it's the way people have always done stuff.
Mm.
Right. Now, I like certain old things. Like, I like doing things by hand
Mm.
and not always using power tools. People watch me nowadays cut bits of wood by hand and they're like, why don't you use a skill saw?
Mm.
It's mad.
Because I know how to use a handsaw.
Yeah, because when I started,
Yeah.
you had to be good on the hand tools before they'd let you use power tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'd be using power tools, roaring for everything because I'm not that old.
Yeah.
And I'd be using a hammer with 4-inch wires, and they'd be using a nail gun.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, no, you ain't graduated yet. It wasn't like bullying. This wasn't
No.
being woke.
No.
This was just like, you get good at hand tools.
Yeah. We know you can then do it.
Because, I can cut and pitch a roof with just a tool belt for the tools.
Yeah. But those skills, I think you need them. You
They've
need to know that.
But yeah, you do. But then they're kind of dead.
Yeah.
Because building sites now, it's all truss roofs.
Mm.
It's all pre-made this, smash it up. But then when you go back to... See, I think like cement brick, as in like brickwork,
Mm.
I think it's old school.
Mm.
Hasn't changed. I don't see it changing. But then when you look at what we've been building in the yard here lately, and you think we're building like a super insulated sit panel
Yeah.
building, and like the tech that's gone into it, and the fact that it's all pre-finished, and it's got the silicon render on the outside, like, why aren't we doing that? Like, we built in an environment where it was really sunny,
Yeah.
and we built it undercover, so we've had like the perfect environment for it.
Yeah.
The whole time we got a better job.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, why do we do things like, we get rained off, it's too cold, we can't do concrete, there's all them sorts of things going on.
Mm. Do you think, so the ones that sort of, or when you do get individuals that could be stuck in the past, do you think I'm just maybe concentrating on like those modular homes and bits? We've seen a lot of that fail, haven't we? Or a lot of modular builds fail locally and stuff as well.
Yeah. A lot of contractors, a lot of businesses fail.
Yeah.
That start it.
Yeah.
Don't think they think far enough ahead.
Yeah. But could that be like, oh well, do you know what, they tried to do it differently? Like, just stick to what you know, kind of thing, and then we get stuck because of that.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
Definitely, because a different idea needs someone driving it. But we have a lot of, and we've had it from our own people, and we're quite forward thinking.
Mm. Yeah, I think so.
How are you going to lift that up? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? I don't get how you're doing it.
Well, the best ones is when you're not asked how you're going to do it, you're told you can't do it, or you won't be able to do it.
All the time, I've heard a lot about how this SIPS panel pre-finished building will not work, and it just will.
Was it the other that when you had to get that steel in place, and the architects were like, "Oh no, you can't."
Yeah, the architects and the engineers were backwards and forwards with each other, and they said, "Oh, we've decided it just cannot be done."
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, open WhatsApp."
Yeah.
And I WhatsApped them a photo, and the beam was in.
Yeah.
And they said, "How did you get that beam in?"
Yeah.
Just how did you do it? But I'm like, the Egyptians built the pyramids thousands of years ago, and like, everything that's gone on, has always been like, there's always been like a forward thinking person, and like, I'm not that negative. I just do it.
I just keep trying until
just keep trying different ways, different techniques, and it goes back to when doing things like that and rolling that ridiculous size steel into that very little hole and you couldn't swing it around and all that. It was like, it was basically little bits of metal that made it work.
Yeah.
That were actually, they were like pins, and so it was like rollers. So we just rolled it all in, and it was quite easy in the end.
Yeah.
But on paper, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Didn't fit.
That's the thing, isn't it? On paper, like, you just got.
But then in reverse to that, you get on paper, it does work.
Yes,
and then you'll have an environment where it really can't work, because, like a project that we got at the moment, there's 20 motors in the car park the whole time because there's no park, because you're in the centre of London. There's no parking elsewhere, and you're going, I need to be able to get in and out here. Like, I can't make nothing work. Because of you're doing something, but that's our own fault as an industry. We trip ourselves up like that.
So on that one, then I suppose construction is stuck in the past. We're going to say plausible.
Yeah, plausible. Definitely plausible.
Definitely plausible. So let's have a little tot up then. Definitely been more busted than not. 8 busted, 2 plausible.
There we go.
You are welcome.
That's all. That's been fun.
How did they used to wrap it up? I can't remember on Mythbusters. I feel like I'm going to go and binge a load of old Mythbusters
I
episodes.
feel like you should have done that prior to this episode.
Yeah, he's a big watch guy, actually. One of them.
Mm.
Adam, I think.
Jamie or Adam Savage?
Adam Savage. You could, with the hat, I think you could.
Yeah, what a guy.
Yeah, you could do that. No, I've enjoyed it. I think we should bust more myths another time.
100%.
Anything you want to plug?
Just the usual.
More Core 4.
There we go. The channel that everyone's talking about right now.
The channel.
Well, everyone in the office.
Well, you can see some of those things we've been talking about. Actually,
see the build that we're talking about. That's been interesting.
Yeah, that's good.
See a couple of the projects that are ongoing at the moment.
Mm.
We're trying to show more.
We are. Hence the name.
Trying to get you behind the scenes of what actually goes on when it comes to us finding solutions for your problems.
Exactly right. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Until next time.
Feel free to leave comments as well as likes.
Comments on Spotify now.
Comments on Spotify.
So good.
We enjoy them.
I know your mum's got to stop commenting. Honestly, it's like,
well, if she
I
didn't, it'd be disappointing.
I don't know why she keeps making up new accounts and commenting.
Oh, she's been doing that now, has she?
I'm just saying it's your mum because they're really nice comments. So I'm assuming that hopefully it's actual other people.
Let's hope so. We've got at least one fan. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll catch you soon on Hard Hat Chat.